some tips about college that I've learned in my first semester of my freshman year. The first thing that I would say is the most important thing to incorporate in college is to always have a schedule. Every Sunday I sit down and I write out a schedule for every single day of the week. I break down what I have to get done and what I'm gonna do. When I don't make a schedule for myself, I'll find myself remembering last minute things, like right before I'm about to fall asleep, that are due at 11:59 and it'll be 11:30, and I'll freak out because I didn't put it in my schedule. I didn't even take the effort to look or make a schedule. So then my life just literally becomes a big disaster. Always have a schedule for your day. The second thing I would say is check your school email frequently, and by frequently I mean daily. I literally forgot to check my email over the weekend and I had 72 emails unread. I woke up on Monday and I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. When you check your email, you just know what's going on. Teachers sometimes will email you, canceling classes, not reminding you about assignments. So it's always a really good idea to just check your email. The third piece of advice I would definitely recommend is getting involved. I know college is stressful. This first semester has not been easy, but I still have made the effort to get involved in at least 2 clubs. Currently, I'm in the video production club and the a cappella club, and they only meet maybe once a week or once every other week, which is not too bad, and some clubs are more demanding than others, but I just find myself making more friends and really getting hands-on experience with the things that follow my career path. College is supposed to be a fun place for a person to grow, and if you just drown yourself in work, you're not gonna enjoy it. So definitely get involved. So every single incoming freshman has heard of the freshman 15. And everyone says, beware of the freshman 15. Well, I'm here to tell you that you need to beware of the freshman 15 because it's real. My fourth piece of advice would be to stay as active as possible. Trust me, I know college is hard and time consuming. With the work that you have for your classes and the commitments that you have with your clubs or sports, it can be really hard to get involved. Well, if you do sports, you're already active. So, other than sports, but if you have like clubs and other commitments, it's really hard to make time to go to the gym or to go on a run. My piece of advice would be just to stay as active as possible in the little ways, meaning if you live in a building with a lot of floors and you usually take the elevator, take the stairs. Try to take the long way to class. Just those 2 simple things can really make a difference. This might sound a little silly, but the 5th and final piece of advice I would like to give to you guys is to ask questions. There's so much going on in college, and you never know unless you ask. So even if it's a silly question or an important question, there's always someone who will have an answer for you. There's so many things that the school allows, doesn't allow, provides for their students that you don't even know unless you ask. There's always a resource for something. So, even if it feels silly, just know that there's almost always someone else who has the same question as you. Alright guys, well that does it for today's video. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. I hope that you found my advice helpful or that you will find it helpful in the future. If you have any questions or you just want to make a comment, feel free to do that below. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next week. Thank you and have a great day.